All right, it's 2 minutes to 4 p.m. here in the capital. Thank you so much for joining us on News Now with me, Hibaq Saeed, where we tell you all the stories that are making headlines right now. And we start with Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga, who has stepped down as the Vice Chair of the Council of Governors following widespread public backlash. This comes after a viral video surfaced in which the governor, speaking in his vernacular language, made controversial remarks perceived as insensitive. In the wake of the death of the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, Governor Kahiga tendered his resignation just moments before the Council of Governors met to deliberate on his controversial remarks made at a burial ceremony in his county. In his apology, Kahiga has expressed regret to the Odinga family and the public, saying his remarks were misunderstood and intended to highlight shifting political dynamics, especially in the Mount Kenya region.
Are my personal views, and therefore should in no way be associated with the community's position or any political affiliation, nor the Council of Governors. Finally, in noting the huge public interest that this issue has generated, I am taking responsibility of the real and perceived meaning of my remarks, and as a result, therefore, I have decided that with immediate effect, I am going to step down as the Vice Chair of the Council of Governors. And as I do that, I also pray that the soul of the Right Honorable Prime Minister Raila Odinga continue resting in eternal peace. God bless Kenya.
Meanwhile, the ODM party chairperson Gladys Wanga says the remarks by Governor Kahiga had forced them to put their mourning period to not only condemn but also caution anyone within and without the ODM party from associating with him. Speaking earlier today in Kisumu, the Orange Party said that Governor Kahiga is a beneficiary of the very freedom of speech Odinga fought for, reminding him that even the position of the governor he has since abused is as a result of the 2010 constitution midwifed by Raila Odinga.
Kahiga, you are a beneficiary of devolution, and not a single Kenyan do not understand that the pioneer of devolution is Raila Amolo Odinga. So you should be the last person to be happy or to cheer when we have lost Raila Amolo Odinga, who is the father of devolution. I call upon our friends in Mount Kenya, please, desist from associating yourselves with the likes of Gachagua and the likes of Kahiga. You are going to be misled.
We know that there is politicians like Kahiga who in the life of Raila Amolo Odinga have used him as a bogeyman to scale their own political heights there. But it is shocking that they continue to make Raila a bogeyman in his death. And what I know is that Kahiga does not speak for himself. Kahiga is the spokesperson of Rigathi Gachagua.
You will recall that Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, during the time that he was deputy president, made it his sole purpose to pursue Raila Odinga, saying that he would encircle State House and make sure that Raila does not step into State House. He has continued to pursue Raila in his death. This we will not accept.
Still on Governor Kahiga's remarks, a section of the county governors have jointly condemned the remarks by Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga regarding the death of former Prime Minister Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, the three dismissed Kahiga's resistance or resignation from the Council of Governors and have subsequently apologized, as he subsequently apologized as grossly inadequate and deeply insincere. Speaking during a press briefing in Bondo, Governor James Orengo expressed outrage over Kahiga's comments, which were widely interpreted as mocking and politicizing Raila's passing on.
So this, in essence, were constitutional violations, and a mere apology may not be enough. The Council of Governors has acted promptly, but In my view, a mere resignation from the post of chairman, the vice chairman of the Council of Governors is insufficient to atone his sins. We want to build one nation, indivisible nation, one country, a nation called Kenya.
So when people talk, in fact, it's an African to talk about somebody who has died. It's an African, it's not within our African culture to talk about somebody who has died. So that we condemn it, it's unfortunate. We hope that others will learn and will never have such utterances again. So on behalf of the people of Bungoma, it's just to say, Pole, we are here. May Baba rest in peace.
We have also agreed that in due course we will hold another meeting where a new vice chair will be elected. But as of today, the resolution of this meeting is that the council has passed a vote of no confidence on His Excellency Kahiga Mutai and has agreed to remove him as vice chair with immediate effect. The Council of Governors extends its deepest apologies to the family of His Excellency the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, CGH.
All right, authorities in Uganda have now confirmed that the total number of fatalities from the accident at Kitaleba village stands at 46, following the latest report from the hospital. Initially, police in Uganda had reported that a total of 63 people had succumbed to, with some unconscious victims mistakenly counted among the deceased. Emergency teams at the scene and medical personnel have since worked to clarify the figures, and the incident, described as one of the deadliest in recent memory, has left Uganda in mourning. Health and emergency response teams are continuing to monitor the condition of the survivors and are urging the public to await verified updates. The leadership of the UPA party has dismissed claims that Banisa parliamentary aspirant Nuruddin Dalato has withdrawn from the race, saying he is still actively seeking support from his constituents. Speaking at the party headquarters in Nairobi, led by lawyer Julius Sanyoko, the leaders condemned a section of their rivals for allegedly attempting to bribe Dalato to step down from the race. The party has also filed a court case against UDA parliamentary candidate Ahmed Hassan, accusing him of holding dual citizenship, including that one of the United Kingdom, and possession of multiple identification documents.
It started by inducement of money, about 100 million shillings. It graduated to money plus employment opportunity in one of the government departments. And upon failure, the same people who are making this approach graduated into coercion. He was being coerced into stepping down. He has been receiving threats. But we are happy for our candidate who has stood firm. He has resisted all those attempts and offers. Now, once they realized that that was not bearing fruit, some fake documents were manufactured by opponents.
Now, a legal battle filed 3 weeks ago by former legislator John Harun Mwau has ignited a fresh power struggle within Kenya's security sector after both the Attorney General and the Inspector General of Police threw their weight behind the case, challenging the role of the National Police Service Commission in recruiting police officers. The dispute, currently before the Employment and Labor Relations Court, centers on who truly holds the authority to recruit members of the police service between the Inspector General or the National Police Service Commission. This petition, or in his petition, Mwau argues that the Commission's involvement in police recruitment is unconstitutional and undermines the operational independence of the Inspector General. He insists that the power to recruit police constables lies solely within the command and control structure of the Inspector General, as provided under Article 245 of the Constitution.
Inspector
And the government will work closely with innovators to achieve universal health coverage. Speaking during the launch of WHX Nairobi and WHX Labs 2025, an innovation summit in the health sector taking place in Nairobi, the Director of Primary Health Care at the Ministry of Health, John Ngondi, emphasized the importance of such collaborations in improving healthcare services and ensuring that all citizens have access to quality medical treatment. The three-day summit brings together over 200 healthcare providers, 65 international speakers, and 8,000 delegates from more than 20 countries.
Kenya is moving towards achieving UAC, and our vehicle is the primary healthcare. The new and innovative solutions that are being displayed here from across the globe, where looking at products that actually can and will bring our dream of universal health coverage to a reality where now quality healthcare services meet with the need of patients who are at inaccessible places, who are in places where they cannot access very specialized, probably experts or laboratories, but can still link and ensure that they get good services which are reliable, accurate, and affordable. So this is actually one of the things that has really excited me across the spectrum of healthcare.
Now, due to the increasing backlog of court cases in the country, Mount Kenya University, in collaboration with institutions that offer reconciliation training, has today graduated over 30 students as professional mediators to help resolve conflicts within the community and through the judicial system. Now, the event brought together stakeholders from Mount Kenya University, directors from the Legal and Human Rights Center, FIDA, and representatives from Suluhu Mediation Center, a key institution providing mediation training. Speaking during the event, the training experts acknowledged the shortage of professional mediators in the country, and they emphasized that this initiative is one of the solutions aimed at resolving disputes outside the courtroom.
We started this to build the capacity of mediators who can then mediate matters and resolve disputes both out and in court. And now we are joining hands with FIDA Kenya, who are leading in human rights, women rights and children, and mediation. FIDA is great on mediation. That synergy makes our certificate absolutely strong.
It has been a week full of learning, full of fun, and also we now have a new crop of mediators who will help to bring justice closer to the people, will help people get justice cost effectively.
I'm very happy. It has been worthwhile. The training was very beneficial, very practical, and I'd like to thank Suluhu Mediation Center for facilitating it, as well as Mount Kenya University.
This course on mediation is one of the mechanisms of alternative dispute resolution outside, apart from the normal court system. But in mediation, both parties, because they will engage each other and make agreements or reach solutions that will be profitable to both of them.
Let's get sporty. Athletes with visual impairment are gearing up for the upcoming weightlifting championship set to take place in Mersin, Turkey, starting this Saturday. Now, the contestants and the event will bring together competitors from across the world, all showcasing strength, skill and determination. Kenya will field a strong team over 20 athletes who have been training intensively in preparation for the global challenge. Their main objective is not only to win multiple gold medals, but also to proudly raise the Kenyan flag high on the international stage, demonstrating the nation's growing excellence in parasports. And European football giants Barcelona once again showcased their class and the thoroughly... That concludes our bulletin this afternoon. Thank you so much for watching News Now. My name is Hibaq. Have yourselves a very lovely afternoon.